Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
To throw, here's Milrow. That's another quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Running with Walker again. Past the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Milrow with it on 1st. He rolls to his right. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Here's Walker running right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, Milrow. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
traffic, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Taylor again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. With 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Into the second level past the 30. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
On the jump.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, Milrow. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground. Taylor. Tackle made right around the 26. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Jones. Incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Jones setting up the play action. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Ready up.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go.
Here's Jones to throw. This finds its target. That's Taylor. Free inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Colts tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. His return starts at the 5. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Okay,
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
18, run with 18.
Milrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Go.
From the 38. Completes it to Horton. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Trap 60. 2. 7-5.
To the air, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Ready?
Milrow's going to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action. But they get gutted right up the middle.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Set. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Throwing here, Jones. Going with the screen to Taylor. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 18, Pioneer.
From the 39. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And that takes them to 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hawk 70.
Jones going to throw again. He gets it again to Mitchell. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Tag. Cougar 19.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw again, it's Jones. He's got it, complete to Downs. He's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Again, Jones to the air. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop with about 14 seconds to go.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Pulled in at the 20. All right, so we're going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on 1st down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw. Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Taylor. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go. On the shotgun, it's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. He's back to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Taylor now up the middle. He's going to have this one down to the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Option give to Taylor. Has another lane. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They go again with Taylor. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Edwards will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Jones running sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Daniel Jones with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak. But that time, the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. They made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
7, go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
And these guys are sideline mavens. They always seem to know exactly where that boundary is without looking. He's not quite at that level yet. Lost track of where he was, and he brought it in out of bounds.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. 60 Eagle. 18. Pioneer.
On the gun, Milrow. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Walker on 1st down. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ready.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. It's dropped underneath. Walker. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Milrow now to throw. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. They'll give up the gut to Walker. Space to the left. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. The Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Dixon to kick this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Now it's Jones off the play action. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Jones now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. The Colts are ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Now it's Milrow. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 9-yard line.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Trying again, following the sack. On the move, headed right. Oh, the football's loose. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Trying to find Elijah Arroyo. And 4th and 4 coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at the Seahawks 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Straight ahead with Taylor. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. But
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
From the 32. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Look to run with Edwards. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Colts now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, go.
Milrow from the gun. Cut out left. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route catch, so moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Let's go now. 70,
Milrow looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Seahawks, 1st down. first down and goal to go.
First and goal. Here's Walker. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here he is to throw. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks jump in front late. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 7, Hawk 7. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So second down coming up.
Let's go. Back to 60, back to 60.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw it. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and
Ball
10.
at the 33 for first down.
33-yard line.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Hey, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during the game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with the twist, head the other way for a big run.
Going to the ground again on first. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Within 5 yards, things looking good. Second and goal now from the 2.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Walker will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Let's go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready?
Back to throw. Has it in close. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. The big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
42. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And instead of losing such a close one the week before, they're really still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all. Damn. Damn.